Promises, promises.
Hold on.
We got seven. Is that why everybody nervous?
Thank you.
Just yell.
Hey, everyone looks like they know what they're doing. Check. Can you guys hear me? Excuse me, sir, no flash photography.
Oh, sorry.
I have a waffle.
I probably did the bad thing.
My waffle.
Kick it up the same way you did. That was fun.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Voice actor panel.
Thank you. Did you guys have fun this weekend?
Yeah.
How about you guys on the
You
table
guys
on the
have
panel?
fun
Did you guys enjoy your weekend?
You know what? I'm still having this one probably the best Metro all year.
Really?
But actually,
year?
in rare sincerity, you guys have been sparkling all weekend.
That's the community.
Yes, you started. But you know, sometimes by Sunday it's a little bit like The Walking Dead. The shambling, and that's usually, well, me or us. But everybody's just on fire right now. It's amazing.
Thank you for spending
Yeah,
this
thank you,
hour.
guys.
Live off of your energy.
Allowing us to feed the vampires we are.
So why don't we get started by introducing ourselves? Three characters that you think people probably don't know you as.
Yes.
And your favorite Nicolas Cage movie. Let's start over there.
Surprise.
Hi, my name is Jeannie Tirado.
Hi, Jeannie.
Hey, everybody. Three characters. So, Micah and I were in a show called Orange that I think everybody needs to watch. Jamie wrote for it. I played a character, Takako. It is a roller coaster, but definitely,
It's about roller coasters.
or at least surprise of it. Yeah. And then also Layla in Code Geass. A lot of people know the main series, but there's also the OVAs, and season 3 is coming out, so I think you should watch the OVAs. It's a perfect lead into new season. And then Star Blazers, Akira Yamamoto. There's the original, but then it's like a redone, and whereas the original had a lot of those old school kind of more conservative and cliche archetype, this new one is definitely more complex and amazing, and I love it. Nicolas Cage movie. If you haven't seen Family Man, it's a Christmas movie. I watch it every year. That's how good it is.
Nicolas Cage Christmas movie.
Yeah. Right. It's his Die Hard, really. I'm Jamie Markey.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi. So I've heard a couple of people like, I didn't know you were Mount Lady in My Hero Academia. I am, in fact. I voiced Big Butts, and I cannot lie. I tweeted that. And then, let's see, other ones, Freya in Smite, the game. A lot of people don't know that I'm Freya. And also, what do people not know that I'm in? Some people don't know that I'm the narrator in Italian.
Hey.
National Treasure is my favorite Nicholas.
Like the third one? I'm only mad because it's mine too and I have to come up with a new one.
Oh, good luck.
The second one.
Hi, I'm J. Michael Tatum, and
Hi,
probably it's a role I'm really proud of. I got to play Burnaby in a movie called Empire of Corpses.
Yes!
Which is one of my favorite roles, one of my favorite things. People don't know me as that. I am the Montreal Public Transportation Voice of Authority on their tube system. That's not true. But whoever it is sounds a lot like me, and I'm like, who the? I am in Ruby as Klein, her Weiss's butler, and he has like 7 distinct voices. Those are all me. And I was for a year the voice of CC's Pizza. Everybody calm down. And my favorite Nicolas Cage movie is a little known movie called Peggy Sue Got Married.
Oh, that was the one I was gonna do! Just looking it up!
Hey, I'm Jason Marsden.
The Jason Marsden?
I am such a big fan. Oh my god.
Stanley, by the way. It's a Billy Barty joke. Billy Barty, anybody? No? Okay.
Oh,
So I noticed I got a lot of people gave me love for a show I did called Mucha Lucha. I don't know if a lot of people, I did the voice of Ricochet in that, but I don't think a lot of people know that also in that show, and I can't remember his name, you can educate me, but I was the big trainer. He sounded like this, yeah, Lucharan! He would introduce all the matches.
Hey, dudes. Hey, dude.
Yo.
You know when you were on the phone patch doing Mucha Lucha with all the Canadian actors up in the other booth?
Oh, yeah?
That was us.
Was that you?
Mina and Minotauro, no.
Oh my gosh.
I love that show.
I love that show too. I was the
Oh.
second me. There was another me, and then I came in after. Yeah.
You were the
Get a room.
MetroCon, bring people together.
Seriously, I didn't know we were.
That's so cool.
That was a fun show. Can't Count, who I love, was killed on that show. If any Toon Disney fans, you probably watch Toon Disney. You heard me every day saying, "Coming up next, it's this," followed by that. Only on Toon Disney. I hated that job. I grew to really be upset about all that. Favorite Nicolas Cage movie, Leaving Las Vegas. My favorite line in that movie is, "Great ass!"
No one needs context.
That is the context. It's a Nicolas Cage movie, is the context.
Yep.
Hi everybody, I'm Ayu. Let's see. I'm also in Ruby as the baby version of Lyran in the flashback episode. Wow. I see you've seen the episode. Let's see, other little roles. I'm in a show called Code Realize as a corgi named Sissy, who has a top hat. It is sort of like a romance show with one girl and a lot of guys, but I hate to tell you, gentlemen, I voice best boy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. And hey, here comes a self-congratulatory plug time. I also write games, and I play a character named Merui in Backstage Pass, which is an Otome dating sim that I wrote. Favorite Nicolas Cage work? National Treasure 3.
Right over to.
No. I'm the only one who's seen 3. But it's pretty good.
It's gonna change his career.
It's also a Christmas movie.
He saved Santa.
in the future, and she's seen it, and it's about Nicolas Cage saving democracy.
Oh, hey, Mike!
Hey, on that subject, hi, my name is Micah. I don't know. I was also in The Empire of Corpses as a Russian named Nikolai. It was the first time I used a Russian accent. I was also in Atari's attempt to revive the Centipede franchise, a video game called Centipede Infestation, where I played Max. And I'm also the voice of your imagination. And my favorite Nicolas Cage movie is National Treasure 2, because you didn't say 2. Who are you?
Oh. Hi, I'm Scott McNeil, and I'm not wearing pants.
Hi, Scott.
Horrifying.
It's kind of hot.
Resume obscura. I did a show called The Wacky World of Tex Avery. Really?
Wow.
So you remember Freddy the Fly?
Yes.
And then he was always fighting with that crazy old spinster woman, Amanda Banshee. Yes. I was Amanda Banshee. So that's how you. There was Christmas special. You got Christmas movies on my brain. I live in Vancouver. That's what we do all summer long, is make Christmas movies where people are wearing parkas and sweating.
Christmas in July, baby.
Exactly. Couldn't you shoot this in the winter and save it for next year? There was a Halloween special called Scary Godmother. Wow, I'm actually doing better than I thought I was going to do here. I was Scully Pettibone in that. The skeleton in the closet, you know. Count Olaf. What other?
Woody.
Well, Woody Woodpecker was Chinese Ghost Story, where I just sang up a storm of somebody made me a duck. It was awesome. There was actually, holy Christopher Walken just happened, a movie called Sword of the Stranger.
Oh.
And I was the stranger. And it was like, it was actually nominated for an Academy Award. Oddly enough, it lost to a Disney film. But it never really gets talked about. But I went, that was actually a really cool thing, and it was kind of a big deal.
We just bought that.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it soon. Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
And you know what? I'm sticking with my guns. Peggy Sue got married.
Hey.
That was the first thing I saw him in, and I went, there's something very wrong with this man. I think I adore him. And I have a waffle.
Hey. All right. Do you want to take any questions?
Sure, let's do it.
So there are a lot of people up here.
yes.
Don't ask anything too in-depth. And we've also been talking about voice acting all weekend, so things like what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food are nice.
Yeah.
And we have this bag full of candy.
Yeah, if you ask a question, I've got some Japanese candy, like soda, ramune, cola candy, or whatever, and I will throw it at you if you ask a question.
Yeah.
Your general question.
Yeah, we reserve the right to refuse any stupid question.
True, and we'll leave it up to a vote if it's a stupid question.
Oh, I like this.
All right, all right. Who wants to start us off with a good?
Mike, hey, I'm going to, Mike, you choose for the entire panel, so we're not spending 2 minutes deciding who's nice enough to let the other person choose.
You are the chooser.
So you are the chosen chooser.
For the panel? I am the pointer. We'll start with you.
If you could, this is one for everyone. If you could steal one role from anyone else on the panel, what would it be?
Cinnamon roll.
Rick roll.
Tootsie roll.
California roll.
The ability to eat rolls.
Oh, I'm stealing your role because you can't even eat it.
I'm gonna be terrible and say yo from Love Live because I'm always gonna say aye Captain.
Andy! No!
Don't stop us.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have really bad aim. Sorry.
Your general direction.
Like no one has a question anymore.
Did they sign a release before they give me?
I'm sure they're covered by the con, it's fine. And all the staff members are like, no! All right, let's go over here. Yes?
Okay, what is all of your favorite breakfast food?
Breakfast food.
And did you know that there was a concert last night?
I was there.
You were there?
Yes.
Why didn't you go up?
Because I was scared.
We were so ready for you to just
Yeah,
step on stage.
we really wanted.
You were.
We really wanted.
I like eggs. Answer this question.
This. Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, X-Men, same.
Pancake with a fried egg on top. If you haven't had it, pancake with
Chicken and waffles.
Hey.
Waffle.
I like breakfast sandwiches. Bacon, fried egg, arugula.
I'm so hungry. I have food. Do you need some?
Yeah.
I have cookies.
Want some candy?
Want some candy?
No.
You want a half-eaten banana?
Yeah, it was the first half was pretty good, so I bet the second half is also pretty
Yeah.
great.
I'll think about it.
Ears. Favorite person we voice acted for?
Oh, favorite character.
Favorite character?
Oh, that was my favorite one.
Oh, your favorite one? Oh, how about we, who is your favorite client that you work for?
Favorite client.
Tyson Chicken paid real well. So that was good.
The Rooster Teeth people are really delightful to work with, so I love that.
Always a fan of Gearbox.
Good old Uncle Disney's been nice to me.
Oh, yeah.
Good allowance, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was doing World of Warcraft, I was losing my mind because I have played daily since vanilla and been a voice actor for a very long time. And when I booked the role of Duratan on that, I lost my mind. And of course, I got to fly out to LA and I got to play at Blizzard and I got to play with all their toys. And they're like, it's so much fun. Their libraries and a bunch of data. It's like you go through this portal with this, and it's stuff. You can tangible. It's books and reference stuff. And they're amazing, and their attitude, and I was working with Andrea Toyas was directing it. And it was so much, like I came back from that, my agent was like, dude, you're glowing. I was like, yes, it was fun again.
That's awesome.
It'll be coming out in before December. I can't announce it, but that studio, first off, if you have like a studio that has catered food as like snack food, then immediately I love you. It was an LA studio, so when I walked in, Charlize Theron was walking out from doing something, and then when I was walking out, Chris Pine was coming in. So it's just like, and I got amazing food, and of course the session was amazing.
Was it Margarita Mix in Hollywood?
No, but I love that studio too. No, it was LA studio, so with Andrea as well. So sweet. And I was just like, you feed me and I'll do anything.
Anything?
There's an indie group that I'm doing work for. I almost said something.
Watch social media.
Yeah, watch my social media for it. But it's a French indie studio, and the people who run it are very adorable. They have these beautiful French accents, Belgian French and Parisian French, and they're always apologizing, being like, sorry, you have to listen to our accent. I'm like, no, please. But yeah, they're an adorable group of people. I like that.
I recently did a game for Adult Swim Games called Battle Chef Brigade, which is fantastic, and they were a lot of fun to work with. Their marketing team is A+. They actually shipped out Easy Bake ovens to all the reviewers. Logos on it, and it's just like, this is amazing, and it's a game about food, so I'm so down.
Basically, been surrounded about food, right?
Oh yeah, feel free to ask us questions about food.
Yes, ask so many food questions.
All right, let's go in the back. Red shirt. Weirdest sandwich?
Weirdest sandwich.
I was in New Orleans several years ago and was introduced to a peanut butter burger. Yeah, I still don't know what I ate.
When I was growing up, my nana used to make me bologna sandwiches, which I didn't think was weird at the time. Now I'm wondering, what is bologna?
What a truth bomb.
I didn't eat it, but my grandmother used to make my mother mayonnaise sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Mayo on bread.
That's very Canadian.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds kind of good.
Mayonnaise is the national food of Canada.
Anything and everything. If you put it between two slices of bread, I'm happy.
What's the weirdest? Yeah, what's the weirdest?
Weirdest.
Yes, teach
Jam sandwich.
Family friendly.
Like, don't convention or something like that. That's a weird thing.
Their family, not my family.
I make weird sandwiches all the time. Because I like making
Call it
weird
hot
food.
dog then.
Jeannie's threshold for weird is pretty high.
Right.
What kind of sandwiches
We're
do you make?
learning things about each other.
I will make, I made a gumbo sandwich. One that was surprisingly good is it was a running out the door situation, was a peanut butter and pastrami sandwich. When I was a child, I pretty much subsisted on peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. But my normal daily sandwich, keeping in mind my place of origin, to me is very pedantic and mundane, but usually makes most people of North American extraction kind of not understand why I'm eating axle grease. Because, when I grew up eating Vegemite sandwiches, and they're really good, boy. You can no longer get Vegemite in Canada, thank you very much, because the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has once again classified it, well, it's not food, because it's too good for you. So now it's something else. So I now own all the Vegemite in Vancouver. Soon the other Australians will come crawling and shuffling to my door. And then why? Then everything's a question.
Weird sandwich?
If you've never tried it, don't. You'll puke.
It's an acquired taste.
Oh my god, I thought of the weirdest sandwich. I have it all the time, but apparently other people don't, and I didn't know it wasn't normal. Ham and cheese toasted, dipped in hot chocolate. Yeah, that's right.
Dipped in hot chocolate?
Yes.
Where do I get this? Of course.
It's weird. It's very weird. Yeah.
Weird is relative. I had a boss who was French, and peanut butter and jelly was just mind-blowing for him. He's like, I don't understand what is happening here.
That's like my mother.
No, just a peanut butter.
She's like, PB&Js are disgusting. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's an American
It's an American thing. Yeah.
I don't like
I I think cucumber sandwich is probably the weirdest thing I've had.
Yeah, I was sad in college once and had a beef jerky sandwich. Yeah, that wasn't weird, it was just sad, but, you know. Mike's throwing candy, someone else has to pick a hand.
He can point where he is, right?
Yeah.
I can point.
You can point if you
Hoodie.
want to.
What are your favorite Dragon Ball Z characters, if you have one?
Naruto.
Or the one that went, yeah! Or the one that went, the 45-minute fights floating in the air always make me crazy. People don't move that fast.
The two-part episode.
Mm.
But yeah. Naruto is my favorite. Believe it.
Believe it.
There was this Olympic judo champion chick who really liked Dragon Ball Z, and they like animated her in one of the episodes as a little cameo.
That's right.
And she was so happy, and I love her.
That's right.
How about her name? I know who you're talking about. Ronda Rousey.
Oh.
That's what
Sure.
Yes.
That's the person she's speaking of. It's a real person.
I love that episode. My favorite episode.
I played like 4. Those are my favorites.
The one that I might get cast in, she says bitterly.
One day.
Wow,
Very
good
first
question.
role that I ever did on DBZ, in the role around which I have basically based my resume, he said saying basically too many times.
Basically.
The legendary farmer standing in field. Here's a card! Here's an actual card I signed. I love this universe.
Classic.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
Candy?
Candy.
Yes.
Nice.
Hat.
Thank you, thank you. This question is for Jamie and
Please don't approach. I'm kidding.
Okay.
If you've given me the chance, would you let me join you guys in voice acting in a few series? You know?
Oh, that's not up to us. We're not the directors.
They're not directors.
We're just
Yeah.
slowly.
Don't ask actors, because then you're our competition. We're the
Right,
last
and the
people.
answer is no, not if you're gonna take my job.
I mean that, I would really like the chance to work with you guys, you know? I mean,
That would be awesome.
Well,
So you
thank
should do it.
you.
I would love to work with you, but you'll
Yes.
have to talk to the people that actually cast
We
people.
don't have that power.
What's your name?
Steven.
Steven, do you have a reel of your work?
Huh?
Do you have a reel of your work?
Like a demo reel, some recordings?
Demo reel?
Mostly what I do is just reviews on YouTube.
Oh, no.
Right. So you have gear at home.
I mostly use my phone, so.
That works too.
I'm more or less limited on how I make my videos, but more or less I do reviews and stuff, and I've only done one countdown, but I think.
Steven, I'm trying to help you out here. 90 seconds, cut together 90 seconds of you performing, doing voices. And I'm sure there's a way to email you guys or
A studio. You can
I mean,
email.
it's the studio.
We're on the studio.
and submit it
That's
to
how
me.
it goes.
I can quick answer that for everybody. Funimation website, if you check the FAQ, has an actual email address. You can send your demo reel, drop it there, and it gets forwarded to all the current working directors.
But please make sure that it is a working professional demo.
Yes.
Because if it's not, they will laugh at you.
Best of luck to you. All right, pick another.
Next. You gotta choose. Choose and throw.
Choose and throw at the same time.
Choose and throw.
You get candy, Steven.
Strike speed.
Alright, so what is your favorite brief anecdote from the past 4 days?
Favorite brief anecdote. Everyone gets 4 words to answer this question.
Favorite what? Anecdote.
Favorite brief anecdote from this weekend. Answer it. 4 words
Anecdote.
or less.
4 words or less? Oh, there, I use mine.
The ghost tour.
Bridal party ghost tour.
Drunk bridal party ghost.
Mine is only 3, so tour.
Thank you. Yes, go team.
This banana's pretty good.
Not enough Tyrannosaur costumes.
One short of a haiku.
My family's
Done.
I'm an actor. I'm never concise with my words.
I'm an actor. I'm a... No, that's too many words.
Sorry.
Too many.
Jeannie can't count. All right. Oh yeah. I'm. Yes, in the front.
There
you go. 3 words.
If you could go to any fictional world, which one would you choose?
Sarah.
Hogwarts, right?
I already live in a fictional world. Many of them.
Called Canada.
Otherwise known as sanctuary. Yeah. We'll meet you at the border. We're right behind the giant wall of free healthcare.
Yeah, you right.
We're like cockroaches.
The one that it looks like we all live on social media.
There you go. That's a good one.
Oh, what an illusion.
Calling us that fictional.
The worlds of Tsubasa. Clamp world.
That's several worlds. I feel like it. That's very big.
Hey, Clamp made the rules, not me. Any other answers?
I would live on the Discworld.
Yes.
It's a literary reference, but that
I've read
is.
Discord.
I get it.
All of my library is about 98% Terry Pratchett.
That's not a bad choice.
There's a lot of repeats. I have one in Czech as well.
Never-ending story for the Luck Dragon.
The world of Attack on Titan. I just like a challenge.
I don't like you right now. Which wall would you hide behind?
Whichever one's still up.
Let's go with the green shirt.
What is the top thing on your bucket list?
Top thing on the bucket list.
Fill bucket.
Get bucket.
Get bucket, fill bucket.
Yeah, those are top two things.
Make list. Put on pants.
My number one bucket list item is dying of old age in my sleep.
Hey!
Everyone's like, oh, it was a joke. I'm not gonna make it to old age.
God. Hey, Michael.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Japan. I still want to go to Japan.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Nice.
All you people are like, it was great, I liked it. Well, shut up!
Take me with you. Good for you.
Don't go in the winter, it's very cold.
So nice.
I would like to live in a foreign country for a while. Specifically, I like to live in France for a period of years, and then just like either retire there or just go there and then come back after a while. But like to actually live and get to know that area the way you can only know an area if you've lived there for a few years. That's
Same, but Tuscany.
Italy is beautiful.
Yes,
A spontaneous trip around the world, not planning where I'm going to go next until the day I have to leave. That would be really cool. Expensive, but really cool.
The three of us down here are like having a panic attack. We're like, oh God, no! Oh no! Where are you gonna stay?
how will you know when to get to the airport?
How do you get there early if you don't know where you're going?
It's about the destination, bruh. It's about the destination. It's about the destination.
But it is also about the things you have to do to get there. I'm the sort of person that if my flight's at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I will just show up at midnight.
Yeah,
Just in case there's a line and it takes exactly 8.5 hours to get there. Like, I'm that guy. Jamie hates traveling with me for that reason.
No, I just won't go to the airport with them. I'm not traveling with you. It's
The
just,
idea of going to an airport with no agenda, just like showing up with a bag, picking a place and going.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. They're going to totally frisk you. They're going to want a terrorist or you that you don't have a ticket yet.
I have indigestion right now.
I can't do it.
I'll go with you, Mike.
Just the idea of like just shifting your worldview just for a brief moment and then returning to comfort. Maybe sometime
That's
afterwards.
just not comfortable.
Which I would be
Cheap.
okay doing that if I was using somebody else's wallet.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah.
That could be on the bucket list. You steal someone else's wallet and credit card.
Because they're going to catch you.
That's why you're always
That's why you're on the run.
It's like the worst parts of Quantum Leap. Still not home.
Oh boy.
All right, Candy and Patronus. Patronus.
Bless you. Panda.
Oh yeah, they ruined your day.
Could it be a bottle of Patron?
What have you stolen?
Have you ever committed a crime?
Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? If you were accused of stealing something, what would it be?
Honestly, I have stolen something. I stole your performance once.
Once?
Okay, 7 times. For context, anytime in an anime a character has a flashback and they're very young and voiced by a woman, I almost always voice the young version of him. So, like, we've got pages worth of characters we share, and I'm constantly imitating. But directors think it's hilarious. So yes, I have stolen Micah's performance.
And you stole my heart.
You get to
Thank you, guys.
Tip your waiters.
In college, I would have been accused of stealing salt and pepper and silverware from different restaurants. That's what I would have been accused of. And maybe on occasion, picture frames.
You gotta decorate.
From restaurants?
You're like, this is a really nice. I like this like cocoa frame. I'm gonna take this from Olive Garden.
Like you took the picture out, and you left the picture and just took the frame.
Allegedly.
I mean, would have been accused of taking the picture out and would have been accused of just taking the frame.
Both?
So we would have been accused of working together. She would steal the frame and I would steal the picture and just put it around my house. Be like, yeah, that's my uncle, that's my aunt, that's a cousin. Like, just have a whole fictitious family of models.
No, it would be more like you'd have a picture of baby back ribs. And I'd have a chalkboard frame. Allegedly.
Purely hypothetical.
That is the weirdest thing I've heard from you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
It also
Everything else is expected.
it also explains your decor.
I love a good chalkboard, is what I think.
I may or may not have props from Back to the Future 2 in my house.
Allegedly.
Has anyone else, and I'm trying to find people that can relate so I don't feel so bad, but like when you're trying on jewelry or hair stuff, and you're walking around the store looking at stuff, and then you leave, and then you're like, oh, I'm still wearing it.
No.
You're like, what? Still like the headband or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of nodding,
yeah.
Thank you.
Except I'll walk down to my reaction.
You take it back.
That's not stealing it.
Yeah, do you take it back?
Do it. I live by that.
Going home and the shop's across the street. What am I, making money? I would have the same reaction as you, except to be like, I'm still wearing this. It's weird with earrings too. It's really hard for a guy to walk out with like the really nice hoop earrings on. They tend to notice.
I did that once with a Crayola marker at one of those summer school programs, and I felt guilty for 3 years.
You would make a horrible criminal.
Because you feel like the karma's going to balance it out, right? Like,
Yeah, I feel like I gotta go back to that like little camp and like donate 5,000 Crayola markers just to say
Make up for the
sorry.
one.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the color of that crayon was?
It was orange.
She said it was orange.
It was orange. It was Valencia orange.
I would stand accused of going to the same restaurant multiple times until I had a full set of their flatware and silverware. And it's a decision. You're like, 8 is too few, 12 is too many. On buffet night, so it's cheaper, and you're like, cool, put this in your purse, put it in your purse. It's a really nice steak knife. The wooden handle is baller.
Oh my God, my mom
Confess
used to
a
do that.
crime in America.
Yeah.
Really, criminal extradition is basically another way of saying, have a free flight home. I did it all. I was the second coming. I do have a bad habit with Home Depot. Because I'm there a lot. I build stuff a lot. And, you know, it's like, okay, I'm spending $437 on this. Now, in my defense, I never intentionally, but it is that kind of like, you know what, I went to scan 2 of these at once. The one time the person actually came over and helped me do it, well, I'm not stealing then. I'm preventing you from feeling stupid by pointing out your mistake. So I'm helping. But there's always that one thing, I'm going, you know what, 35 cents for that? No, that's not gonna happen. So if you pat me down, the more money I spend in Home Depot, the smaller and more insignificant and pretty much kind of stupidly useless. But I will always take something, god damn it! I will speak for the average man! We will not get hosed by Home Depot again!
Allegedly.
I can neither confirm or deny.
I'll spend $1,000 on rebar, but I'm not paying a dime for that spearmint.
If you're good, you pay for the night and steal the rebar.
Ken,
Favorite genre of music?
favorite genre of music? You asked hard questions.
I'm a sucker for jazz.
Jazz?
I was gonna say, just name the weirdest, most obscure genre you know. How about that?
Trip hop is super, like, I'm super into trip hop.
Trip hop. That's cool.
There's a lot of really good, like, I don't know if you guys see it, they'll have like anime videos, but it's like trip hop music on YouTube. Super my aesthetic.
Favorite genres? Favorite genres?
Just anything that's not country.
Oh my god. I love country.
Yeah, I love classical, but that's like hard to, it's a big range. I specifically like late romantic classical, like so, or late 1800s, early 20th century.
Thank you for being specific, because the rest of it, yes, and...
What do you, yeah, so that's,
We were wondering.
I'm a classically trained pianist, so that was
That was the Baroque era.
Well, if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
Is that the first time you've been able to use that joke on a panel?
Ever.
A playlist that's literally called That Kitchen Drawer.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Any favorite thing would kind of, because I mean, my tastes in everything are so eclectic. And you know, I cannot fathom how it would be to go, oh, this is my favorite thing. Because yeah, but this is also amazing, and this is also amazing, and this is also amazing. That's all music, so it's all good. Except for that same kind of weird country. But
Yeah.
But even that.
Not like Willie Nelson or something like that, but like the pop country that it all pro country, yes. Can't
Someplace, and I had this weird epiphany. I went, this whatever this crap is they're playing. I went, this is country pop. There is such a thing.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just formulaic country pop. And so that, I mean, with me, with music, if it has to have something visceral in it.
Right. Like a soul.
Yeah.
Just a little tiny bit of a soul.
Yeah, like there are forms of jazz where I go, this is no longer music, this is now pure mathematics. To me, I remember my band was working in collision with another band that very much was up, and it's incredible music. I mean, the mind that it takes to create that. But the people that came for that half of the show, nobody moved. All of this astonishing musicianship was going on, but literally they were just seeing the mathematical formulas drift by in their heads. And when it was over, they gave they would sit there and nod approvingly and then leave. And we're like, wow. And then we got up and played and everybody danced like monkeys. It's like, something should react viscerally. So it doesn't really matter the genre. You know, the original heavy metal, you know, there are a lot of classical music, man, those bass riffs. It comes from a very similar place. You know, and it's like hitting it, whatever emotion, whatever place it takes to do. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of a little more intolerant of is music that is kind of soulless and cerebral.
Music genre?
I've been getting into like sort of like Japanese soundtrack type music, where it's slightly orchestral, very acoustic. You know, a lot of grand piano involved, where you can hear the hammer on the strings, and it's just and it makes you feel things, like you see images of like, you know, whatever they're trying to convey, like if it's titled, like the album's titled something about like blue skies or whatever, you just think of like these beautiful summer skies or whatever, things that just sort of trigger the imagination.
The music in the Ancient Magus' Bride is absolutely beautiful, and I would love to find a soundtrack of
It's
it.
very good. I discovered the Silent Voice soundtrack on Spotify.
Yes.
How much time do we have?
Not a whole lot.
10 minutes. Do you guys want to do a lightning round?
Lightning
All right, so there are a few rules, all right? First is, you guys ask us very easy to answer questions like, what's your favorite color? Not your favorite food, because that's very complicated.
Talked about that one.
But things like that, and we answer not necessarily with the truth, just the first thing that comes to our mind, 3 words or less.
Yes. Let's
Okay.
throw it here. 3 words or less, as
All right.
fast as possible, whatever.
I'm gonna go choose, and I'm gonna throw candy at you, and if I yell at you, nothing personal, I just panic under pressure.
It happens.
You're allowed to ask multiple questions. The panel's over when we run out of questions or we run out of time. Cool?
Yes.
Just to make it simpler, we'll start with Scott and move all the way down in order with each question.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Hands up, hands up. We're just going to go as fast as we can. All right? If I serve Kenny at you, you answer your question loud. Cool? Go.
Favorite animal.
Favorite animal?
Monkey.
Close.
Cat.
French bulldog.
My dogs.
Panther.
Go.
Monkey.
Favorite Japanese voice actor.
Favorite Japanese voice actor?
Monkey.
Watashi.
Everybody on this panel but me.
That's Keoma.
No comment.
The voice of Rico from Bloodline.
Yeah.
Go.
What's going?
Disney World memory.
Walt Disney World memory.
Walt Disney World memory.
My whole career is based on Walt Disney World memory. It's all over YouTube. It's amazing. I love that play.
3 words or less.
Three words or less. Never been.
Carousel of Progress.
Paul Freeze's voice.
Exactly my answer.
Rain napping outside.
My entire childhood on Main Street.
Go.
Favorite alcohol drink.
Favorite alcohol drink?
Monkey. Tequila. I'm a tequila person. Long,
Water.
long, and long.
Whiskey.
Gin and tonic.
The one with alcohol.
Nice. Go.
Angrily compliment the person on your left.
You look fantastic!
You never called me. I would climb you.
My nipples are hard now.
Why won't you climb me?
Brown, it's Scott's turn.
Wait.
Find the anger. Find the anger.
Why are you so many?
You were never there for me.
I love that so much.
Yeah, which one you will win?
What? Battle Royale?
Who win on this panel?
Monkey. I have no idea what the question
The
was.
audience.
Battle Royale to death. Who will win? One, all you.
Who would win? The audience.
Yes.
Whoever climbs me the fastest.
All right, next question. Go.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Favorite mythical creature.
Favorite mythical
Favorite
creature?
mythical creature.
Michael Tatum.
Too easy.
This Wednesday.
Jason. Hobbit. Here's unicorn.
Dragons.
The left dragon.
What's the most disgusting food you've ever eaten?
You're asking me?
He hasn't tried spray cheese with sardines yet.
First question, disgusting food, most disgusting food.
Everything is great.
That you ever eat? Oh, mung dal.
Monkey brains.
My grandmother's casserole.
For the Hispanics out there, bacalao. I know.
I just love that there was O's and then also C.
Question.
Favorite Disney movie.
Favorite Disney movie?
Jungle Book.
Big Hero 6.
Aladdin.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
All of them, Little Mermaid.
I mean, the real
Pressure. I get so much pressure.
Favorite ice cream flavor.
Favorite ice cream flavor.
Butter pecan.
Cookie dough.
Chocolate.
Cookie dough.
Peppermint.
Chunky monkey.
Jamie, you and I both do CrossFit. What's your favorite lift?
I like the clean and jerk.
Oh,
Me too.
I love that.
Alright, you're gonna
The deadlift is okay, but I can't figure out where to put my boobs yet. So that's what I'm talking about.
Cool. Another question.
I like to lift things from Home Depot.
Yes, unicorn, go. Element, wizard, go.
If you're a wizard, what element would you use?
Rope Scott. Obvious. You go.
Oxygen.
Water.
Is onesie.
Hey.
Also, I'm a Libra, so also air.
Fire.
I'm 100% fire mage myself.
You guys don't understand what elements are. Have you not seen the table?
Oh, sorry. Aluminum.
Back there, yes.
What I heard was favorite fart. Oddly enough, I have an answer.
Favorite, what was the question?
Favorite part of the movie?
Oh, I got my favorite. In what movie?
In a Goofy movie. When Goofy and Max are head over the waterfall, Goofy goes, waterfall, waterfall. Gets me every time.
Anytime Goofy falls.
For me, anything with Roxanne, because she is goals.
Yeah.
Seems right. 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Favorite superhero?
Superhero.
No, see him, man. You can't see him because he's not there.
Batman.
Thor.
She-Ra.
Oh, Squirrel Girl.
That was 3 already.
I love her.
Jose.
So if you go back in time, for your younger self, what did you say?
What would you say to your younger self?
Go back in time.
Koga, it's never gonna happen if you go. But Ayane, on the other hand.
Go for the banana.
Don't try so hard.
Come out of the closet faster.
Don't walk down that aisle. I know, it's got dark there.
Watch more anime.
Michael, we have 1 minute. 1 minute left.
Hold on, I want to hear Mike's answer to that.
What?
What would you tell your younger self?
Get a haircut!
That was exactly what I
You were 3.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Marvel.
Tim Drake.
Did you say Tantric? Who are those superheroes? Hello.
More. Last question.
Last question. Favorite Disney villain?
Favorite Disney villain?
No.
Come back to me.
What? Come back to me.
Oh my God.
Ursula.
Cruella de Vil.
Maleficent.
Maleficent, but cartoon, not the live action.
Cartoon.
Back.
Alan Tudyk.
My brain is shut off. Yay for new phones that I
It's
don't
time for us to
understand.
stop thinking.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for coming.